President Trump's Oval Office confrontation with the president of South Africa, where Trump made false claims about a genocide against white farmers in that country. Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce has the story. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, George. Well, this really was a stunning scene in the Oval Office. In a confrontation produced for the cameras, President Trump lecturing the South African president and spreading those unproven claims of genocide. This morning, fallout from that Oval Office ambush. President Trump amplifying false claims that South Africa is engaged in genocide against white farmers. South Africa's president, Cyril Ramaphosa, came to the White House hoping for a fresh start.
We want to advance more trade between the two of us.
But President Trump had other plans.
They say there's a lot of bad things going on in Africa, and that's what we're going to be discussing today.
Trump determined to highlight those false claims that white South African farmers are being racially persecuted, claims that have also been pushed by Elon Musk, a native of South Africa. Despite banning nearly all refugees coming to the U.S., the Trump administration now making an exception for white South Africans, a plane load arriving in the U.S. just last week. The administration still cutting all aid to South Africa.
We have had a tremendous number of people, especially since they've seen this. Generally, they're white farmers, and they're fleeing South Africa.
Asked what it would take to convince him there is no genocide, President Ramaphosa jumping in.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends.
But Trump digging in with the cameras rolling, dimming the lights.
You turn the lights down.
Showing what he claims is evidence, including video of an extremist South African politician calling for violence against white farmers. Trump also holding up a stack of articles he says proves it's happening. But Ramaphosa adamant the views in the video do not represent his government.
Our government policy is completely against what he was saying.
Major political parties in South Africa and a South African judge agree, denying the existence of a white genocide in their country. South Africa does have a crime problem, and statistics show farmers are being murdered. But there is no evidence it is racially motivated or amounts to genocide. White farmers make up only 7% of the country, but own the vast majority of its farmland. Ramaphosa saying most of the victims of crime are black.
There is criminality in our country. People who do get killed, unfortunately, through criminal activity, are not only white people. Majority of them are black people.
Trying to ease the tension, South Africa's president then joking he wishes he could be like the nation of Qatar and gift Trump a luxury jet.
I'm sorry, I don't have a plane to give you.
I wish you did. I take it. I would take it.
Now, after the meeting, a spokesman for the South African president told us they expected to be confronted, saying, quote, "We knew that whenever heads of state come to the White House, you get a bit of a show."